Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove, Neighbor Nation! We will see you on Saturday afternoon! Riley Meister gets the point!
Back into left field! Say goodnight to that baseball!
This is another one! It's back-to-back jacks for KSU Tuscarawas! He's the point, and it's alive! Hanson pushes it over! Unbelievable! We play on! It's blocked! We're tied! We're tied! Unbelievable!
Welcome back to Ron Mottl Field in Parma. Game number one, a big contest in its own right, but game number two, even bigger. It's as simple as this. The winner of game number two walks out here tonight in first place in the OCCAC. Live from Ron Mottl Field, this is college baseball on SmeeSports in partnership with the Tri-C Athletic Department. Again, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening, live from Ron Mottl Field. Should be a good one. A 6-1 win last time out for Bryant Stratton, ending Tri-C's 10-game winning streak. And on the Tops look to get back to winning ways in game number two. And from there, move to within one game of clinching the OCCAC title, and with it, a home game next week against the number 8 seed, or potentially someone else, depending on how this loss affects them in the standings. But as we talked about, most likely, no matter where the game is next week, odds are it is going to be against Bryant and Stratton. Interestingly enough, based on game number one, it still stands that way. But that was not the result that anybody expected in that contest. On the mound today for Tri-C in game number two, it is Ryan Torok. Torok is ready to go. So are we. His first pitch will skip in for ball one at 8:02 p.m. So for one of the rare times we actually do start in the 8 o'clock hour, it is truly golden hour in Parma Heights, Ohio. You can see the way the sun is descending on the field. An interesting one with the brightness, but still a beautiful scenery. Torok's 1-0, fouled off by Nico Reach. A slightly different top of the lineup today in game number two for Bryant and Stratton. It is Reach, McLean, Biscup, Kidder, Gherkin, Dean, Sanchez, Wilbon, and Stoltz. Of course, the meat and potatoes are relatively the same for the Bobcats, but a few changes in there, including Wilbon now in right field. Torok's 1-1 in the zone on the inner edge. Of course, that is where Ethan Elbert had his struggles in game number one. Couldn't identify the inner portion of the strike zone. Torok, one strike away from getting his first punchy of game number two. And this team needs him to be on fire today. And that pitch is in the dirt. So far in the season, Ryan Torok, 33 1/3 innings work, 27 runs, 25 of which were earned, 22 walks, 51 punch-outs, and a 6.75 ERA. Did he go? That's the big question. They will say yes. There is strikeout number 52 on the season for Ryan Torok. 1 up, 1 down gets us underway in game number 2. Given how strong Bryant and Stratton's offense was when they put the ball in play, getting strikeouts is going to be key in game number 2, especially against this young man, Gavin McLean. Now 16 home runs on the season. He has been an extra base hit machine during his time at Bryant and Stratton, 43 across 2 seasons. And he is swinging for the fences right away. There is the 0-1 swing. Right before this game started, we don't know what was said, but Coach Kaplik, he was fired up in the huddle. He was yelling, and from there, this team, they have not quieted down one bit since. They're fired up, and in their mind, game 1, out of sight, out of mind. And Ryan Torok is helping them to do just that. It's an 0-2 count on McLean. The shortstop entering play today, batting .397. Torok up to 52 punch-outs on the season. Looking for number 53. And he gets it! 2 up, 2 down! This is the dream defensive start for Tri-C. The chirping has started from Jack Kiviloff to our right. He is loving it, and so are the Tops. It was a nasty delivery, and McLean is silenced after his home run in the first inning last time out. 2 up, 2 down now for the catcher, Tyler Biscup. And that pitch just misses high. But to see this kind of excitement from Ryan Torok, it is huge for the Tops. After last game, they needed somebody to step up and be the energizer. Right now, it is the man from Michigan. Torok's 1-0 skips in. As well, a new face behind the plate in game number 2. It is A.J. Trobenter, the reigning Division IV OHSAA Player of the Season last year with Lake Catholic. And, of course, that season ended with a ring at Canal Park over Sandusky Perkins. The 2-0 popped up by Biscoff and out of play. Kind of 2-1 on the catcher. At the top of the order for Tri-C, pretty much the same. It's Ross, Hill, and Gallagher. As well, it is worth noting now at second base, opposed to Zaylen Yanmaz, it is going to be Brock Miller. And Hill will take his place at third. Torok's 2-1 up and in. If the inning were to continue, Kidder is up next in the DH slot. But a strong start for Torok, trying to get it back here in a shaky spot. 3-1 the count. Long pause here before the delivery. And he responds in style. We are full 3-2. Ryan Torok back against the wall, gets the job done, but still a little bit more to do. Can Torok strike out the side in the first? Not quite. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 4, and Biscup will take his base. That'll be the first walk of game number 2, and the first base runner along with it for Bryant and Stratton. And they will need all the base runners they can get in this game. You poke the bear. You poke the beast. This Tri-C team is going to be different in game number 2, and Bryant and Stratton, they understand that completely. But, of course, if they can get on the board early, that would go a long way for their confidence as Adam Kidder, the DH, steps in. And the first pitch will miss low. The majority of Torok's misses so far have been in the dirt. And I'm sure as this game goes on, Trobenter will change his approach if that continues to be the same miss. And all it takes is a slightly different set behind the plate, and this time he goes a little higher. And it helps. Swing and miss. I think either way that would have been a strike, but it looks a lot prettier with the half swing. The dugout is letting him have it. Again, this is a rivalry game, so to speak, in the OCCAC. Not necessarily bad blood between these two teams, but given where they are today, there is animosity. Torok's 1-1 off the plate. And again, this could be a 7-game series spanning to the playoffs. They are going to be very familiar with each other by Mother's Day weekend. Assuming, of course, the playoffs work out the way we expect it to. Torok's 2-1. A good block from Trobenter. They will appeal down. He went! And that is why you appeal. I give A.J. Trobenter so much credit for checking it. I don't think anybody thought he went, but A.J. saw something different. Count now 2-2 on Kidder. The proposition is still there. Mr. Torok, will you strike out the side? Not quite, just missing. And now some encouragement for him to check it again. Both were close. Both were close. Something like that, I guess. Full count again. Torok, his payoff. It is there for strike 3 looking. He strikes out the side. What a start for Ryan Torok and the Tri-C defense. A rocky first in game number 1. Game number 2, a lot more clear cut. The man from Michigan gets the job done in quick order. To the bottom of the first we go. No score on SmeeSports.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Welcome back to Tri-C's Ron Mottl Field, bottom of the first inning, no score, as you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you again here live from Parma, Ohio. On the mound, game number 2 for Bryant and Stratton, it is Jude Balser, the sophomore from Bloom Carroll High School. So far this season, 37 innings of work, 45 runs allowed, 31 of which were earned, 18 walks, 40 punch-outs, a 7.54 ERA, a 3-4 record as he makes his 11th appearance of the season and his 10th start. Well, I'll tell you what, we have one starter up here in Ryan Torok, and when he came up here, it was a very warm reception. And hopefully the heater is doing the same exact thing for him right now. It'll be Jameer Ross leading it off as he sees a first pitch strike from Balser. Of course, we'd love to talk about Division III baseball, high school-wise, here on SmeeSports. Bloom Carroll, a really good team in that division. This one popped up off towards the right side, and Sanchez will let it go. Of course, in game number 1, Bryant Stratton did an excellent job tracking foul balls to the point where they caught so many of them that a lot of teams would have simply just passed up on. Ross quickly down 0-2 in the counts. Balser looking for his 41st strikeout of the season. He won't get it. Instead, it's a grounder over to McLean. The throw to one, it's dropped. And the leadoff man is aboard for the Triceratops. It'll be an infield base hit for Jameer Ross. And now it is Nate Hill's time to shine for Tri-C. And for the Tops, they want to make quick work here of Bryant and Stratton in game number 2. The winner of this game, they take control of the conference. And they only need to win one game tomorrow to confirm a conference win. And with it as well, first place in the OCCAC and a home game. That home game is going to be very, very important. Throw back to 1, close but not in time. Some colorful words from the dugout explaining that one. This is going to be one that The dugout is going to be very lively in. And Hill will take ball one. But Jameer Ross, so speedy over at first base. 23 stolen bags on the year, including one in the last game. Why not make it 24 here? He is definitely the guy to get it done. Thought about it, and in the end, holds up as there is strike one. Anytime you can get a runner to second-guess himself like that, you're in a great spot as a pitcher. And I'm sure behind the plate, Biskup, a seasoned vet for this Bryant Stratton group, helping him out too, as the throwback again is not in time. And they're still letting them know. Who doesn't love JUCO baseball? Or just college baseball in general? It is a great atmosphere. Runner goes, but Hill fouls off the bunts. And for Ross's sake, he is frustrated having to go back to first. A clean slide, too, into second. So he'll have to try it again over there as Coach Gale will give him some words of encouragement. Count 1-2 on Nate Hill. An interesting move, though, to see him attempt to bunt. Balsers 1-2 is high. After Hill, Gallagher, Farrell, then Trobenter. Of course, Trobenter earlier on this week had a 4-hit game. Out of nowhere, Tro is now batting .440 on the season. A big bloomer in the last week and a half of the regular season. And you go to the tournament, you could have Hill start behind the plate in game one and Tro in game two. That'd be a great 1-2 punch. And as well, if Diddy wants to catch, he can. Just depends on how healthy he is. And same with Nate Hill. Balser back to work. Hill will take. A good take on the high heat, and we are full. Ross as well down at first. Thought about going. This one doesn't have to, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does take off to try and throw off the catcher's frame. Or just in the simple case of getting in a scoring position regardless of what happens with Hill. He will take off. Payoff pitch is high for ball four, and it won't matter. Ross has his base, and Nate Hill has his. Did his job. 2 up, 2 on for Tri-C. That's what they love to see. And here comes Vinny Gallagher. The energy surrounding this team is so much different than it was in game number one. And that is a big difference right now. And for the third time today, the second time on Tri-C's end, we are going to hear the Seminole chop. Are we surprised at this point? Absolutely not. It has somehow in some way become synonymous with Tri-C baseball. I'm not asking questions. I love it. The Balser needs to get back to work here. And the first pitch will miss inside to Vinny Gallagher. The energy is different here for Tri-C. This is, again, a different team. And you can feel it already. Same amount of hits as they did in the first inning last time, but something's different. And you can feel something is about to blow the lid off of Ron Mottl. Gallagher nearly on it, but too much underneath, fouls it away. More aggressive. That is the approach that we have seen, and so far it is working out. On top of that, you have excellent speed down at second base with Jameer Ross. That'll help out your case. One's on Vinny Gallagher. Balser sets and deals, and beautifully in there. Nice little change to drop it in the zone. Count now 1-2 on the first baseman with Diddy Farrell in the on-deck circle. 2 on, no one down in the bottom of the first. Once again, the winner of this game takes control of first place in the OCCAC. Balser back to work. Misses off the plates. Deuce is now on Gallagher, the alumnus of Oregon Clay High School. And, of course, Oregon Clay continues to make news given how many top-tier products they have produced over the past couple of seasons. Gallagher, a great example of it, batting .418 this year. Balser's 2-2, wave and a miss from Gallagher for out number 1. Balser gets his first strikeout of the day, number 41 on the season. Once again, you have two strikeout-heavy pitchers today. And Tri-C's will make his way back down. So Ryan Torek will have to get back to work somewhat soon. But I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back here up here a few more times just to try and stay warm. It is definitely cold down there. It feels like a March baseball game, not a May baseball game. But either way, as it is in Northeast Ohio. One down for Diddy Farrell as he will poke this one into center field. The second hit of the inning for Tri-C. Ross will get waved around and come around. He will score. It's 1-0 Tri-C, courtesy of Diddy Farrell. Exactly what the doctor ordered. And now here comes A.J. Trobenter. Something feels different. Again, it goes back to the energy, and it goes back to the aggressiveness. A pitch may be out of the zone. Farrell drives it anyway. And Jameer Ross with his speed, he is going to come around and score just like that. Scenario remains the same, just 1-0 instead. And Tro wants to do some damage. He has been out of this world lately, batting .440 with 2 doubles. On top of that, up to 8 RBIs on the season with 2 stolen bases. And this will be his 13th game played of the season. And why not bring it back? It's the Seminole chop. They absolutely love it. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bryant Stratton brings it back on their end too. The 1-0 right down Broadway. And now 1-1 on Trobenter. But plenty of banter from both sides today, as you would expect in a rivalry matchup. A.J. Trobenter trying to help out Tri-C's case a little bit more. Balsers 1-1. Trobenter will take it low. A strong take for the Lake Catholic alum. After Tro, it'll turn over to Brock Miller, now the second baseman in game number 2. Bryant Stratton backs against the wall, bottom of the first inning. And Trobenter, a poke into right field, and it is going to get caught for out number 2. The throw back to second, not in time. So Nate Hill will remain on the bag at 2. So the scenario remains the same, just 1 extra out tacked on for Brock Miller. Brock so far this season batting .319, a great player for Keystone High School back in the day. And of course, we got to ask him and Spencer Mueller about it last week of playing against their own county. It's a weird experience, of course, this one, not a county matchup per se. I'm sure very interesting to go up against a county that you grew up in and played ball in, and for both cases, won awards in. Good block behind the plate from Biscup. In the top of the second inning, it is Gherkin, Dean, and Sanchez, 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Bobcats. And they have some work to do. Balser takes his time before the 1-0. Miller, a shot into right center field. And it is going to be caught. A nice snag out in right by Wilband. And the side is retired. Didn't play it all in game number 1. But in game number 2, gets a massive put out to get out of the first. 1 run still does score for Tri-C. But limiting the damage the way they did. Impressive work from Bryant and Stratton's defense. And here it is on the replay. Just tracked it down in the gap and was able to make the nice snag. Off to the second inning we go. It's the Tops up 1-0 at Ron Mottl.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238 3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
One inning down in game number 2. 1-0 your score. Tri-C on top, courtesy of an RBI single from Diddy Farrell. A big swing for him, just up the middle, popped it into place. And now Torak goes back to work and gets the check swing for strike 1. 4 batters faced, 3 strikeouts so far for Torak. About as good as it gets for him so far today. But I think he wants a little bit more after this. He knows what he can do. Torak's 0-1. This time he thought about it. Trobenter will appeal and gets the answer of no. I think after the first appeal that he won, he's thinking, okay, why not continue? That's not a bad approach for him at all. One's on Gherkin, the third baseman. Torak sets and fires while missing inside. Gherkin entering play today. A sophomore out of Byrne Union High School, a 277 average, 40 RBI, 7 doubles, 1 triple, and 5 home runs with a 387 on-base percentage. 2-1 count, and he will foul it away. Now Deuce is on the third baseman, who is followed up by Dean and Sanchez. The heart of the order here, 5, 6, and 7 due up. And Torak is looking for his 4th strikeout today. Here's the 2-2, and he will get it. Swing and a miss. Ryan Torak has been unhittable so far. Again, the only at-bat that didn't end in a strikeout was a walk. And it was a competitive full count at-bat. Torak has been living in the strike zone so far in game number 2. And now here comes Calvin Dean. Chance for him to try and do some damage. Right now they just need a base runner, and they nearly got him. First pitch is up and in. But Tri-C starting to figure things out in game number 2. Already scoring 1 run, matching their tally in the entirety of game number 1. The 1-0 on the inner edge connects. And again, that dugout, loud as ever. The ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Torak immediately back to work. And gets the swing and miss. 1-2 the count on Calvin Dean. Torak is thinking of a 5th punch out already. That would be impressive if he gets it. In just 24 minutes of real time, can he get his 5th strikeouts? Yes, he can! 2 up, 2 down! Absolutely unreal from Ryan Torak. Untouchable as things stand. And once again, for those playing along at home, in 24 minutes of real time, which does include Tri-C's at-bats, Ryan Torak has 5 strikeouts. Absolutely impressive. Kevin Sanchez, he will try and break the run here. And again, a first pitch strike from Torak. The dugout is absolutely loving it, and for good reason. This team is completely behind number 27. Torak 0-1, fouled back and caught by Trobenter. Count now 0-2. How crazy is that dugout going to go if he gets another strikeout here? Already 3 consecutive. 2 strike count on Sanchez. Torak for a 6th. He got it! The side is retired! For back-to-back innings, Ryan Torak strikes out the side. He is a man possessed today. Exactly what Tri-C needed out of their Game 2 starter. He is absolutely loving it. Middle of 2 at Ron Mottl. Number 27 is the man of the hour. 6 punchies so far. It's Tri-C up 1.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Ryan Torok, the man of the hour right now at Ron Mottl Field. 6 strikeouts so far today. Torok, come here real quick. What's going on in your mind right now?
Just throw the rock. Just throw the rock. They won't do it.
Love it. Thank you, Ryan. He's loving it. He's up here. He's going to try to stay warm as it is really cold down there. I offered you a headset, Jack. I offered it. Wow. We might have to get another headset out here during the break. Back to work we go. The first pitch missing wide to Jackson Bowles. It's JB, Nash Dreger, and Braden Bortnick, 7, 8, and 9 this inning. A big spot, 1-0 to score. But Tri-C, they just want to continue building on this lead. And in their eyes, get out of here and focus on tomorrow where you need to win one game. The 1-0 Bulls well underneath it, a skyer into right center field. And it is going to be caught for out number 1. A nice job there by Stoltz to call it off and make the play. So 1 up, 1 quickly down for Tri-C. And that'll bring up Nash Dreger. So far today, Nash Dreger struggling to get on the board offensively. No hits yet, but entering play today, a solid average right around 300. As his official number would be 287. Shows one the first time and pulls it back. So a 1-0 count on the left fielder. Looking at the defense in game number 2 for Bryant Stratton. Balcher on the mound, Biscup behind the plate. Sanchez at first, Reach is at second. Then you have McLean at short, Gherkin at third. Wilbert is out in left, Stoltz is in center, and Dean is in right. And that'll round out the defensive set for Bryant Stratton. A 1-1 misses in the dirt. They will appeal down, and the answer is no. He did not go. Once again, the winner of this game will take over first place in the OCCAC and only needs to win 1 of 2 tomorrow to clinch a home playoff game. Balsers 2-1. Just missing a good location, though. A very challenging spot, and now it's a 3-1 count on Dreger. Again, after him, it goes to the shortstop, Braden Bortnick. Balsers 3-1 is going to miss for ball 4. And Brian Stratton can't believe it. That spot was really nice. That was a tough miss. That was in and around, just not going to get the umpire to agree with them that time. So with 1 down now, that'll bring up Braden Bortnick. A big spot for the shortstop, batting .431 entering play tonight. The sun, though, officially gone here at Ron Mottl Field. Dreger takes off. The pitch is low. Throw down to second. Is behind him and into center field. Dreger will go to third, and he is easily there standing. Nash Dreger 90 feet away from making this a 2-0 ball game. From corner to corner he goes. And now from there, Bortnick just needs to put this one in play. And now it looks like there is someone down at second. So a brief pause as he'll figure that out. But in the meantime, we'll step aside for a brief moment on SmeeSports.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Nico Reach does appear to be okay over at second, so our best guess is probably a cramp of some kind on that play. Just something out of the ordinary. Just glad to see that he is up and okay, but the infield is going to be in here as we return to the action. An 0-1 count on Bortnick, as that is where we left off. Runner at third, one down. And that pitch will hit Bortnick. So he will take his base, put runners at the corners for Jameer Ross at the top of the order. This is the spot for Tri-State to do their damage. A big moment for this team. Back-to-back free passes after the leadoff flyout from Jackson Bowles. Play your cards right, at least 2-0, if not more. And again, this team wants to make quick work of Bryant Stratton in game number 2 for confidence and momentum. Balls are backed up against the wall here in the second. Bortnick goes, pitches low, throw down to second is not in time. And that ball is in center field. So that'll bring in one, make it 2-0 Tri-C. And Bortnick will end up staying at third, but that could have been a lot worse for Bryant and Stratton. We've talked about it all day. Force the team to throw the ball around the yard. That is the best way to minimize what they can actually do defensively. And now time is called after that one. It looks like Reach is going to come off. So I believe now it is time to make a change. I think they just moved their right fielder to second. And uh-oh, we have some jeers coming in. So my question is, what's the conversation? And who said what? Somebody said something and the parents aren't happy. I feel like that defines half of what baseball is. Animosity, we said. It's a rivalry after all. This chippiness is only going to continue as this game goes on. Not to burst anybody's bubble, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Wouldn't be surprised if this continues, but who knows at this point. Either way, Jameer Ross stepping in. 2-0 already. A chance to make it 3. And the first pitch is in the dirt. That dugout is loving it. And actually, there was a pitch before that, so now it's a 1-1 count. So, 1 ball, 1 strike on Jameer Ross. Balser sets and fires. Ross, wow, underneath it, skies it. And it is out of play. Count now 1-2. After Jameer Ross, it'll turn to Nate Hill. One down so far in the bottom of the second. Here's the 1-2. Nearly hits Jameer Ross. A nice job to back out of the way of it just in time. All I can do is laugh at this point. Here's the 2-2. Ross will take it in the dirt, and we are full. I'll tell you what. If this is the... I'm trying to think of the best word here. The precursor we'll go with for the playoffs. I'm here for the storylines of the regional tournament, if this is the matchup. Full count on Jameer Ross. And he will swing and miss. 2 down. Strikeout number 2 today for Balser. And you hear the fans down below. They are loving that one from Balser. Now at 42 on the season.
Hey, scoreboard, pal!
And I think Jack has now started a fan battle with the kids here. Again, I got nothing as the first pitch misses up and in. It feels like a rivalry game. It is a rivalry game. And there is always something that can catch you off guard here at Ron Mottl Field. Just when you think you've heard it all. The 1-0 up and out. And I believe we will have Jack on the mound next in, or not on the mound, that'd be something, but on the mic, which might be even worse.
Denver Nation, we will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Smacked into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
This is another one. It's back to back. Jags for KSU Tuscarawas. Needs a point, and it's alive. Hanson pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
We do apologize. We did have a technical difficulty. Could be because there are people standing over our internet source down below. Could be that. But either way, Nate Hill, a home run at the most inopportune time for us. Most opportune time for Tri-C. 4-0 your score in the top of the third inning. And here we go. We have Jack Kivel on the mic now with me. I hope this is not the end of SmeeSports. It could be for all we know. But, Jack, I'm going to say just behave yourself and let's have some fun here as Torok is back on the mound. And his first pitch is high for ball 1.
You know, in between innings, there was a little, there was something going on between the two dugouts. I'm not going to give away too many details, but
it happens in a rivalry game like this.
It does.
1-0 count the pitch. Swing and a miss, now 1-1.
RT is mowing these guys down right now.
What has been his recipe for success so far?
Throwing it by the players. I mean, his fastball is looking electric, and honestly, they haven't been able to touch it. His only issue was in the first inning, command issue, but after that, he's settled in, and he just blew it by.
He's dialed right
this
now.
guy again.
1-2 count. It is Wilbon, Stoltz, and Reach, 8, 9, and 1 this inning. So far, 6 punch-outs for Torok, looking for his 7th here. Can he get it? Yes!
Oh, my Lord.
7 strikeouts so far for Ryan Torok. 1 up, 1 down.
He's unreal.
Going back to the first inning, 5 consecutive strikeouts for Ryan Torok. He has been out of this world. He said it perfectly. He's just mowing down batter after batter.
He really is.
And now here comes Jackson Stoltz. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Is this the best that he's looked from what you've seen?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I have not seen him this locked in. Like, he is untouchable right now.
And he wants to keep it that way here. Torok 0-1. And the dirt that time.
Good miss. We also missed the Nate Hill absolute nuke.
Yes,
We missed
unfortunately.
That was really a dugout silencer for Bryant Stratton. I didn't hear a word out of them after that nuke, so.
Fan silencer, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Here's the 1-1. Misses inside. But still a very competitive miss.
This is a 9-batter?
9-batter, yes.
Can't walk him here.
If he strikes him out here, he would have 8 strikeouts through 9 batters faced.
Yeah, I say that's pretty good. I mean, good pitch.
Stoltz fouls it off. Count out 2-2. So right back into strikeout range.
I mean, yeah, the only 2 dangerous hitters, in my opinion, on this team are really the 2 and 3, McLean and Biscup. Is that how you said?
Biscup, yes.
Biscup, yeah. I mean, aside from that,
Those are their best 2 statistically.
yeah, I haven't seen much out of the other hitters so far.
Strikeout number 8.
Yes,
It's a
sir.
drop third. Tro's throw is in time.
Mm-hmm.
What a day for Ryan Torok. What more can you say than wow?
Not much. He's locked in. I mean, there's not much to say. He's just striking out every batter.
6 consecutive punch-outs. And we go back to the top of the order here. Can he strike out the side for a 3rd consecutive inning? That's the question.
Good miss.
All the outs today, recorded by Tri-City's defense, have been strikeouts. And I believe this is Cochler in the game now for Nico Reach, who got injured last inning. Unfortunate to see the injury. The 1-0, Cochler underneath it, flies it into the outfield. It is going to go and die on the infield in the end.
Yes, sir.
Gallagher is there, and the side is retired just like that. Well, Ryan Torok stays locked. 8 strikeouts out of 9 outs recorded.
This is awesome.
He has been
It's
incredible. And when we return, it is going to be Farrell, Trobenter, and Miller 4, 5, and 6 for the tops. Middle of 3, 4-0 your score.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
To the bottom of the 3rd inning we go. 4-0 your score. Tri-C a 3-spot in the 2nd. And they have done a nice job silencing the Bryant and Stratton dugout as of late. Once again, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening, live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Balser back to work. His first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. And on Tri-C's end, as we've said all broadcast, their goal is simple: mow through this time, go to the next game, and do it again. You're conference champions. Just don't overcomplicate it. Fairway fly ball into center field. This one a little shallow, and it is going to be caught for out number one. A nice job by Stoltz catching up to it out in center. And now that'll bring us to A.J. Trobenter. Again, 4, 5, and 6 this inning for Tri-C. Trobenter last time up flew out to left field. But this is where Tri-C can really show what they're made of. Already more runs in this game than they scored in game number 1, which is a big step in the right direction. They just have to keep it going from here. But Balser able to reconvene, and whatever changed from the last inning to this one, he has looked a lot better and more convincing. 0-1 the count on Trobenter. Balser sets and fires, and it is quickly 0-2. Going back to it, it was really a good adjustment for Tri-C on the aggression end, but right now they need to get back to that here. Balser's 0-2. Trobenter swings and misses. 2 up, 2 down. And Balser now has 4 strikeouts today, and Torok is right back down to the field. So 2 up, 2 down, and here comes Brock Miller. So far today, a fly out to right field. Next inning for Bryant Stratton, it is McLean, Biscup, and Kidder. 2, 3, and 4 due up. The best thing that Bryant Stratton College can do here is strike out the side, or rather strike out the side, rather get out of this inning 1, 2, 3, get 2 strikeouts out of the 3, and then let their offense figure it out against Torok. Miller, though, a drive into right center field, has a chance to get down, but Dean is going to be there, and the side is retired. And now it looks like it is going to be instead in right Wilbond. Initially on the card was out there, then switched and switched him back in the end. Either way, the inning is over. To the 4th we go, 4-0 Tri-C.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
To the 4th inning we go. 4-0 your score. Tri-C on top. Again, the winner of this matchup will take first place in the OCCAC heading into tomorrow's final doubleheader of the regular season. McLean, Biscup, and Kidder 2, 3, and 4 this inning due up for the Bobcats. Tri-C again on the back of a great performance from Ryan Torok, look to continue mowing down batters. A walk and a flyout, the only at-bats today that have not resulted in a strikeout on Bryant and Stratton's end. Torok's 1-0. On the outer edge, connects for strike 1. McLean, going back to game number 1, had a massive 2-run shot in the first inning. That home run, of course, was enough in principle to win the game. But, of course, way too early to know that at the time. Torok's 1-1 will just miss. A good spot trying to attack the lower portion of the strike zone, but in the end couldn't bring it in there. So noise being made from Tri-C's dugout trying to continue energizing Torok. He's 2-1, way wide. Now if Bryant Stratton can start to hit against Torok, that'll give them a great chance to battle back in. Of course, this game far from over. And in the cold, anything can happen. 3 balls, 1 strike on the star shortstop. And Torok will miss inside for ball 4. It is his second walk of the day, and it's the second base runner of the game for Bryant Stratton. And they needed somebody on here. Their leadoff man will reach, and that'll give them a chance here in the 4th. And now Biskup a chance to move him along that tandem, one of the best in the area. So far today, Biskup is the other walk. So really good company for McLean. And a swing and a miss there from Biskup, trying to get a hold of that one. More of a powerful hitter for this Bryant Stratton offense. Entered play today and still has 17 home runs. A really impressive mark for him this season. Torok takes his time before the 0-1 and will miss wide. Once again, join us on Sunday live from Conotton Valley High School. It'll be KSU Tusk baseball taking on Wright State Lake. And that'll close out KSU Tusk's regular season. The 1-1, Biskup fouls it off. And for us, hinging on the playoffs, this could be our final Tri-C game of the season. If they host next week, we will be here. If they are on the road at Bryant Stratton, then from there it'll be a decision of if we can get approved or not. And anywhere in Michigan, the answer is no. 1-2 count on Biskup. Torok can't connect. Count now 2-2. Once again, the recipe for success on Bryant Stratton's end is to begin just attacking the strikes that you get. Consistently, you're getting on longer at-bats 4 to 5 that you can actually attack. The 2-2 is in the dirt, and we are full. And a little slip there from McLean, scampering back to first. Full count, 3-2. After Biskup, it goes to Kidder. Throw back to 1, not going to be in time. Torok staying very active over at first base with McLean there. And really for the first time today, has to operate with a really big runner on. Full count. Torok's payoff pitch, fouled back. And Biskup will live to fight another pitch. A big contact swing for him, and again, he's a big power guy for this team. Just like the last game, 3 hits so far. We have not seen too many early hits for either team. Even though Tri-C scored 3 back in the second inning. Once more the payoff pitch. It is ball 4, and it's to the backstop. So McLean will take 2, and he will be content with just that. But back-to-back walks surrendered. 2 on, no one down for Kidder. Once again, going back to it, if Bryant Stratton is to find a way back into this ball game, it is now. And this is how you are going to do it. My question is, will we see a mound visit soon? Of course, Torok's still a great pitcher for Tri-C today. You just want to make sure that he stays with that same confidence. Again, a big spot for the Bobcat, the chance to get back in this game. And he'll throw back to second, close but not in time. Not a bad idea there from Ryan Torok. In the end, just a little late. Put 2 on, no one down in the Bryant and Stratton dugout, starting to show signs of life again. And now time called. A late time call, but still one that is granted. Pat surprised just given how late it was that they did allow it. Now we'll see if this adjustment does allow him to do anything different here. Once again being shown, the bunt pulled back. Did he go? Yes. Didn't get back quick enough. 0-1 the counts. Entering play tonight, Kidder, the redshirt freshman out of Houston High School in Tennessee. A .366 average with 40 RBIs, 13 doubles, 3 triples, and 5 home runs. but interestingly enough was born in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. Here's the 0-1 this time. Pulls it back in time, and I believe it is just going to miss. A very competitive pitch that time, but Torok doesn't get the nod he wanted. Count now 1-1. Next inning for Tri-C, it'll be Bowles, Dreger, and Bortnick. Again, bunt shown. And pulled back for strike 2. That is the risk of going gung-ho with the bunt. No contact here. You're reduced to a swing, and if you do nothing, it's a wasted at-bat. And on Tri-C's end, they will take it, and for Torok, he wants his 9th punch out here. Has 8 so far today. Torok's 1-2, driven foul. A good swing, just, again, going down the way he did. Not a favorable spot for him right now. After Kidder, it'll turn over to Hudson Gherkin, the third baseman. Count remains 1-2. And it'll now go to 2-2 as Torok bounces it in. Time locally 9:03. So just over an hour into game number 2, and it is only going to get colder from here. Again, this is basically a March baseball game in May. The 2-2, swing and a miss. There is strikeout number 9. And a big first out this inning for Ryan Torok. He has been electrifying tonight for Tri-C. And despite the 2 walks this inning, he has settled back in, and he is still pitching the way that he did early on in this game, which is huge for the Tops. Dropping game number 1 the way they did, this was a must-win game from the jump, and he has understood the assignment and has stepped up to the plate and delivered. With still 2 outs left to get here this inning. For Bryant Stratton, you score 1, even 2 runs. You're in a really solid spot going forward. But also a chance that this game has the same exact game script as game number 1. A slow game that if you don't jump out to an early lead, you are not going to have a lead. The 1-0 just misses inside. Whoa. I don't know where that one missed. At least from this vantage point, it looked like a really, really good offering. But nonetheless, 2-0 count on Gherkin. Torok back to work and fouled away. In the meantime, as we have a second, we'll try to get a real field temperature for what it is down below. Right now I have it listed at 42, and well, rain is now expected to start in 47 minutes. If the cold wasn't bad enough. 2-1 the counts. Swing and a miss on the 1 in the dirt. Now a double steal throw down to third, and he's hosed. Trobenter got him from behind the plate. 2 down. Exactly what the doctor ordered. An excellent throw from A.J. Trobenter. Count out 2-2. I think Torok thought that was the inning. A little premature there. A little ahead of himself. He'll be okay. He knows he has a chance to get a 10th strikeout already. But talk about a big out. A.J. Trobenter stepping up in a big way so far down the stretch. A late bloomer for this Tri-C team. And there is the 10th strikeout today for Ryan Torok, the side who's retired. That'll do for him. That'll do. Double-digit punch-outs for Ryan Torok. A must-win game for the Tops, and he has stepped up in a big way for Tri-C. Middle of 4 at Ron Mottl Field. 4-0 still your score, and when we return, it's the bottom of the order looking to wreak havoc on SmeeSports.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, We'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Jackson Bulls leads things off in the bottom of the fourth inning. 4-0 your score. Tri-C on top as you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports. Again, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. What a night for Tri-C. Losing game number 1, but in game number 2, they have come out and they have fired on all cylinders thus far. The Bulls are trying to keep this offense at bay as there is a first pitch strike. Once again, for those just tuning in, we did discover that in the next hour, it looks like rain is expected at Ron Mottl Field. Which, of course, if we're still playing in an hour's time, that could really impact the finish of today's game. And beyond that, we could see snow at that point, which I believe there is a chance we see snow overnight. In May, I don't agree. It's just wrong. The 0-2 is wide. But 42 feels like 42. I beg to differ that it feels like 42 degrees down there. It is brutal. And, of course, we're just in front of the window, so that doesn't help. But it is absolutely brutal outside. The 1-2 foul back. A nice little swing from Jackson Bulls. And, yeah, it looks like up north there is some snow happening. But the rain is coming. Jack can keep his Canadian snow for now. If it comes down here, I'm not going to be happy with you. The 1-2, swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down. Strikeout number 5 today for Balser. So far, 15 strikeouts for the starting pitchers. Of course, Torok doing the heavy lifting with 10, 1 away from his career best of 11. And he has been mowing down batters, as Jack said. So 1 up, 1 down for Nash Dreger. And he will show a bunt and pull it back. Nonetheless, there is strike 1. All the credit in the world to Jude Balser. A rough 2 innings to begin, down 4, allowing 3 hits. He has recalibrated, he has settled in, and he is pitching a really solid game so far. The 0-1 will miss. And again, it's just like the last game with Tri-C's defense and Elberts. The early run score, you're just trying to keep this game where it is until the offense steps up and makes a play. That has not happened yet for Bryant and Stratton. The 1-1 there for strike 2. After Dreger, it'll turn to Bortnick, then Top. But again, a very chilly evening, but a really good night for baseball. The 1-2, Dreger, a foul ball down the right field line, and it is going to drop out of play. Kind of sits at 1-2. Balser looking for back-to-back punch-outs. And he will have to wait. That one sails high. Count out 2-2. Balser taking his time here. Here's the 2-2. Driven foul again by Dreger. Good fight here from Nash in this at-bat. And he just wants to keep it the same exact way going forward. From here, just straighten it out down the line. And he will get a piece of it, fouling it off. So again, a good survival swing. And this is still a 4-0 game. Going back to the last game, of course, 4-0 would be enough to see you win the game. But right now, it's a different game, different Bryant Stratton team than you expected to see. One more time, the 2-2. It'll sail high this time, and we are full. Point being, you can never be satisfied with the insurance that you have. If Tri-C can find a way to scratch across a few more runs, they'll be in a better spot heading into the final 3 innings. The payoff pitch up the middle and through. A beautiful swing from Nash Dreger. Base hit number 4 today for Tri-C. And they need that one. Perfect timing for him. And that'll bring up Braden Bortnick. Just as I said, a great battle from Nash Dreger. Fouled off a couple of competitive pitches. In the end, gets the job done. And now Braden Bortnick, a strong hitter at the bottom of the order, a chance to move along Dreger, a speedster. And right now, for his sake, he could be off. I wouldn't be all too surprised to see Nash Dreger take off here and try to steal a base. Bunt shown and fouled off. Based on that reaction from Bortnick, I think he wanted to pull back, but in the nick of time, just couldn't get it there. Definitely a split-second decision, one that if you commit to it, you have to commit to it fully. Definitely not an easy thing to do. Again, he'll show bunt, and again, they will look back, but not in time. Both Torok and Bolser very aggressive with the throwbacks, and even back in game number 1, we saw the same exact thing. A 1 count on Braden Bortnick. Bunt shown, pulled back, pitch high, throw down. Not in time. A stolen base there for Nash Dreger. And that'll put run number 5 in scoring position for the Tops. But good execution again. The bunt shown, threw him off a little bit, takes his base, and now a base hit most likely brings in Nash Dreger given his speed. Of course, far from a guarantee. But you never know when it's all said and done where the ball is put. Infield's starting to creep in though on Bortnick. The 1-1, Bortnick takes strike 2. In the on-deck circle, Jameer Ross, so more speed waiting up next. Then Hill and Gallagher after. Of course, Nate Hill already with a 2-run shot today. The 1-2, Bortnick fouls it down the left field line. So a good cut, and it's what we saw from Nash Dreger, the same thing. Get a piece of the ball, foul it off, live to fight another day. Looking ahead to next inning, Dean, Sanchez, and Wilpond. 6, 7, and 8 are due up for Bryant and Stratton. And they still need to find some answers as to how to break down Ryan Torok. It has been a very, very tall task today. The 1-2, Bortnick a drive deep to left, still going back, and it is going to get down in the gap. It is extra bases for Braden Bortnick. Dreger's going to come around and score, and Bortnick is in at third. It's an RBI triple for the shortstop. Make it 5-0 Tri-C. Timely hitting again for the Tops. A little bit more behind it, and Bortnick would have gone yard, but that'll have to do for him. That ball just kind of got down in the gap and died in a hurry. And for Jameer Ross, now a chance to drive in run number 6. I'm sure Braden Bortnick very happy down at third base after that swing. And a little chant coming out of the dugouts. Got a very lively bunch despite the cold. So far in this game, Jameer Ross 1 for 2. And a breaking ball will miss for ball 1. And now for Tri-C, you're at the tipping point. Score one more run, you're thinking run rule. And again, as I've been saying, you want to get out of here as quick as possible to get ready for game number 3 and 4 tomorrow. And of course, if this result holds, all you have to do is win one of those games, and you will be conference champion. Easier said than done, but you win the series, you win the conference, and then from there, you host a playoff game. And now a 3-0 count, or rather, not just one game, at least 2, if not 3, depending on how the series goes. Last year, Tri-C got to host for the first time, and they made all the difference in that series in game number 3 with a big offensive day. Here's the 3-0, just at the top of the zone for strike 1. And I'm Bryant Stratton, and the last time they were in the tournament, 2 losses to Kalamazoo Valley Community College. So 0-2 under CMAX in the tournaments. But of course, both teams are already guaranteed a spot in the field of 10. The question is, where will they be and who will they play? But again, most likely they'll play each other. Which, based on what we've seen today, the animosity is going to be real in the tournament. Payoff pitch is high for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners. And Nate Hill already 1 home run today. A chance to double it up. And now here comes the Seminole chant. As here is a mound visit and most likely the call to the bullpen. We knew it was going to happen. They said it was going to happen the next time it happened. But now that it's here, an imposing sound on Bryant Stratton. Plate spoiler in game number 1. And game number 2, backs against the wall. Balser's day is done. When we return, we will have a new arm on the mound for the Bobcats.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Carson Byrne is ready to taste the biscuits in the bottom of the 4th inning. 5-0 your score. Again, Jack on Ox has made some friends, but also made some enemies. You know what? It's worth it, Jack. It's worth it. Keep playing your music. And the first pitch will miss low for ball 1 to Nate Hill. For Hill already today, a home run, a 2-run shot. Wants to do it again here, and couldn't think of any better way to silence a team. Runner goes here on the 1-0. The pitch is there for strike 1. And on the indifference, Ross will take second. But you have 2 runners in scoring position. 5-0 already. For Hill, 8 home runs this year. We've seen this battle before. It's 2 guys from Medina. But Bryant Stratton, their goal, cut off the run at home if he comes home. The 1-1, Hill fouls it away. Of course, right now, given the setup, you have to cut off the run at home. You're at that tipping point where 4 runs, you're not thinking run rule. 5, you're in the middle. 6, you're thinking run rule. That 6th run is very important, especially early on in the game. At the same time, a base hit here for Hill, and it's 7-0. And in a big way, Tri-C would be on their way to a conference tempo-setting win. The 1-2, it is low, and we are even. Burns so far, 15 and a thirds innings works, 22 runs scored against, 20 earned, 12 walks, 14 punch-outs, and an 11.74 ERA. Counts as a 2-2 and a long pause here for Byrne. And he will miss off the plate, making it a full count. As well, this would be his 12th appearance of the season. And after Hill, it'll turn to Vinny Gallagher in the on-deck circle. A chance for an out, a chance to load the bases. A big pitch here for Byrne. And Hill will send this one into left field. And it will be caught for out number 2. But 1 run will tag up and 1 run will score. They get 6-0 Tri-C on the sac fly from Nate Hill. A nice shot by Bortnick to come around and bring it in. And again, as we talked about, you get to the point where you're closer to the run rule than not. You're at a point in the game that your focus becomes getting out of here a few innings early. And looking at tomorrow, again, you want to be as rested as you can be. Both sides do. But for Tri-C, they would have the advantage in the conference by 1 game. They need to win 1 of 2 if the result holds. Bryant Stratton, they would need to win both to host. And there is strike 1 to Gallagher on the outside edge. So after Gallagher, it's Farrell. The 0-1, a good rip over towards second, a beautiful backhand. And there is out number 3. The side is retired. But still a productive inning for Tri-C, able to bring in 2. And that'll give them a 6-0 lead through 4. To the 5th we go. It's the Tops up 6-0 on Bryant and Stratton.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Calvin Dean leads it off for Bryant and Stratton at the top of the 5th inning. 6-0 your score as you are watching college baseball on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Turok back to work as his first pitch is fouled away. As we mentioned last inning, 10 strikeouts so far, 1 away from tying his career best of 11. He has been lights out on the mound today for Tri-C as expected, but even maybe a little bit more than expected. Torok 0-1. A grounder over towards second. It's Brock Miller. And his throw to one is pure. It's 1 up, 1 down. Brock Miller moving over from third base, and it's still the same consistency from number 7. Dean quickly put away, and now that'll bring up Kevin Sanchez, the first baseman. Sanchez so far today 0 for 1, and like so many, a strikeout. But this is exactly what Ryan Torok had to do for Tri-C. Come out and set the tempo and really put game number 1 behind them. And he has done so in a great way. And of course, just as we say that, there is the hard 90. Untimely hit by a pitch, surrendered. And now that'll bring up Will Bond. But a 6-0 game in hand for Tri-C. You look to the bottom of the 5th. Farrell, Trobenter, and Miller. You're 4 runs away from getting out of here with a run rule win over your rivals. And I think part of this has to be just how cold it is. The control on both ends. It's tough to pitch out here in the cold, and it's only going to get colder and potentially rainier. First pitch wide for ball 1. And again, if it does start raining at some point during this game, it is going to probably get a little sloppy, if I had to guess. And right now it looks like they did pull the rain back a little bit, but that remains yet to be seen. Torox 1-0, swing and a miss. And he is back to his best on the mound. Of course, another big concern is the pitch count, to see where he is at in that regard, just to make sure they don't overuse him today and put him in the bad spot going into next week. The 1-1 is there for strike 2. That was pitch number 72 for Ryan Torok. So he is in a decent spot to finish this one out. And I would say if he continues to work with this efficiency, he will finish this one out. Here's the 1-2, fouled away. As well, final score update earlier on today. After a big drought of not beating their rivals, Lakewood goes back-to-back against St. Ed's. 8-0. 17-0 this season. Lakewood is the real deal. And they are going to compete for a Division II title, most likely. They'll be up there with Amherst Steel. The 1-2, just high. And I'm sure if he knows where he is at right now in regard to his personal best, he wants a number 11 here to at least tie it, if not beat it with a 12th. And again, as we continue to say, it's far from a guarantee. Torox 2-2, fouled away again. And with these swings and these pitches that just don't go anywhere, it just makes it where Torok can stay in the game for less and less time. There has been some action for a decent while in the bullpen, just now stretching for Bryant Stratton. As for Tri-C, there is some toss going on, but nothing really crazy right now. Again, Torox 2-2, poked foul this time over towards third. And then nice pick up over at third. Tomorrow, of course, those games will decide who ends up hosting and who will be on the road for the tournaments. And of course, for Tri-C, if they just win game number 1, game number 2 becomes just a warm-up game, so to speak. Here's the 2-2, a good drive into left field, and it will be caught for out number 2. A nice catch from Nash Dreger. The defense hasn't been tested too many times today, given all the strikeouts from Torok, but when they have been tested, they have stepped up and have answered the call quite nicely. All the way around on the defense's end, clean, no errors in either game. That is a big positive heading into tomorrow, regardless of what game number 1 did. And then, of course, right now is the silver lining as Stoltz will send in here. And he will swing and miss. Stoltz so far in this game, 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. Once again, 4, 5, and 6 due up Farrell, Trobenter, and Miller for Tri-C. The 0-1 right down Broadway. And quickly an 0-2 count on Stoltz. A chance for Torok here to tie his personal best of 11 strikeouts. Had so many early on in the game. And there is number 11. The side is retired. Ryan Torok steps up and gets yet another punch out to close out the fifth. It is a tied PR as things stand for Ryan Torok. He has been the rock defensively for Tri-C. And now the offense looks to close it out in the fifth. It's simple. Score 4 runs, and you walk into tomorrow one game away from winning the OCCAC. Middle of 5 at Ron Mottl. 6-0. It's all Tri-C.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Welcome back to Ron Mottl Field. 6-0 your score. Tri-C, a great response after a rocky game number 1 against Bryant and Stratton. TD Farrell leads it off here, an RBI single and a fly out to center thus far today. 1 for 2, not too shabby after only getting a few hits in the first game. And he will get hit on the first pitch he sees this inning. So the leadoff man, and maybe unfortunate circumstances, will reach on a hard 90. And Farrell will take his walk down the line to first. And of course, that'll bring up A.J. Trobenter, the starting catcher. So far today, Trobenter a flyout and a strikeout. But Tri-C looking to get the run rule here. They need 4 runs to make it happen. And I'm sure the man a little bit down on my right, and Ryan Torok would appreciate that. And he's going to immediately break. Throw down is not even close. And it's a stolen bag for Diddy Farrell. A nice another slide from Farrell. I believe his second stolen base today. I believe he did have one in game number 1. But an 0-1 count on A.J. Trobenter. Byrne trying to settle in after coming in last inning for Balser. And that'll help. 0-2 the count on Trobenter. One throw out for him today defensively. That is his big play after not playing in game number 1. 2 strikes on Trobenter, and he will take ball 1 in the dirt. Time locally 9:36, so an hour and a half into game number 2. And definitely a chilly day as, again, we are nearing the 30s. Can't believe I'm saying that on May 1st. We are nearing 30-degree weather. The 1-2, Trobenter takes it again. And we are even 2-2. To try and get an accurate read. Now I'm seeing shower start at 10:15. Could be wrong, but now it's 41, feels like 39. Which again, for those of us who paid attention in science class, not myself included, snow could be possible. The 2-2, Trobenter swings and misses for out number 1. And Carson Byrne has his first strikeout today. And a big strikeout, too, to try and silence this Tri-C offense who played 2 last inning and immediately got their first man on. So now Brock Miller will step in 0 for 2 today with a flyout his first time up. But as long as Tri-C continues to hit the ball, 5 of them today in game number 2, they're in a good spot here to win. And Farrell, no contest, takes third. Back-to-back stolen bases for Diddy Farrell. And that jump was incredible, kind of the hop-hop-go steal, and it worked out perfectly for him. And for Miller, all you have to do is put this ball into the outfield, at least on the ground, and you bring in a run. A number of ways to even do it, and we've seen a few pass balls bring in runs this season. Just kind of based on the cold and how difficult it is to get a grip, that could be one of the more likely ways for it to happen. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Ran it inside, and Miller did not adjust. Count now 1-2 on the former Keystone Wildcat. Byrne looking for a second strikeout of the day and his 16th on the year. And that ball does skip away at least for a second from Biscup. But a good recovery from the redshirt sophomore. And once again, a big reason why Bryant Stratton has been so dangerous this year. A lot of redshirt sophomores and freshmen that have been with the program before and in year 2 or in some cases year 3 coming in and are in a good spot to do some big damage after sitting for a year. Miller threw into left field. That'll bring in 1, make it 7-0 Tri-C. A timely swing for Brock Miller, the 6th hit of game number 2 for the Tops. Exactly what the doctor ordered, an RBI single, and for Miller, that is his 23rd RBI of the season. And now the Tops are 3 runs away from the run roll, as here comes Jackson Bowles. Ryan Torok does make his way back down, but I'm sure he'd appreciate if his team got him out of this one a little early. His longest outing so far this season was 6 innings. So if he goes anything past that, he will set a record for himself in that regard too. And Bowles will take ball 1 out wide. But 11 strikeouts through 5 innings of work. He has been lights out today, and he has been a fun pitcher to watch. And he wants to keep it going. The 1-0 nearly hits him. Throw down to second is not in time. Miller is in there. Wasn't the most prettiest of dives into the bag. Kind of a barrel roll at the end of it. But you know what? A stolen base is a stolen base for Brock Miller. He is now in scoring position. I don't know if that's one that makes a highlight tape. You never know. It could. Never the prettiest, and I know back in my sliding days of having to learn how to slip and slide, it was never pretty. Until I started diving head first. The 2-0, chopped foul. And going back to my baseball days when I had my concussion, still diving head first into home was not the best idea I ever had, but you know what? I told people, was I safe? Yes, it was worth it. Even when I wasn't safe, it was worth it. I mean, it was time to have fun. Worried the parents a little bit, but they're okay now, I think. I'm safer up here. The 2-1 wide and out of Biscup's glove. Count now 3-1. And Dreger in the on-deck circle would be the run rule forcing run. 9:41 on a Friday night. And these guys are going to be bright and early tomorrow. Back at it. 3-1 on Jackson Bowles. And there is ball 4. It's wide. In the meantime, Miller would take off for third and is easily there. So put runners at the corners. Still 1 down for Nash Dreger. We know his power. Already 6 home runs this season. 1 here, and we're done. In the meantime, a mound visit is called. It looks like Coach C. Max is going to come out and potentially make a pitching change. And I wouldn't be surprised to see that be the case, and it will be the case. So Burns' night is going to be done for Bryant Stratton. And going back to the mound, we'll see who they do bring on to replace him. No indication as to who it is right now, but when we return, we will have a name for the new pitcher for Bryant Stratton, down by 7.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
It's a teammate reunion at Ron Mottl Field. On the mound now for Bryant Stratton, it is Brady Isaacs, the freshman out of Bell River High School in Ontario. The reason why it's a reunion, the man stepping into the batter's box, Nash Reacher, was teammates with him last year, along with Jack Hibble. So 2 guys in the game and our DJ tonight. And I believe you said one more player on Bryant Stratton's roster was on your team last year? Dylan Silva will be the other one that was there, as number 43 is yet to play this season. Hurt for the season, as that one is fouled back by Drager. And that one is in an unfortunate spot. But of course, Nash Drager looking to end this one with one swing. And I think Tri-C would definitely appreciate that one. Definitely a cold game, and as we said, at around 10:15-ish, we are expecting potentially some rain. .45 right now, and about a half an hour away from that. So I'll end up seeing just exactly if the rain holds off or not. And again, if you get the run rule, the rain will hold off because the game will be done here. And 0-1 count on Drazier as Biskup still continues to walk it off. And now I hear the Canadian national anthem. Something you don't hear every single day. Here's the 0-1, up and out. Count now 1-1. If only the catcher was from Canada too, you'd have a full Canadian affair here. Does it still qualify? Pitcher and batter, is that okay? Jack approves. The 1-1 runner goes, the pitch is in the dirt, and JB will take seconds. Count now 2-1. Isaac's just trying to keep this game going. Entering play today, 10 1/3 innings work, 15 earned runs, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts, and a 13.06 ERA in 6 appearances. The 2-1 is there for strike 2. After Treacher, it'll turn to Bortnick, then Top. Once again, home run here, we're done. And Tri-C would appreciate that in the 5th inning. Isaacs 2-2. Did it hit him? Yes, the bases are loaded. And the run rule inducing run now stands at first base for Braden Bortnick. This is his chance to come up here and end the game with one swing. Once again, make sure you stick with us after this one is done. as we will announce our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. And of course, that could be a little bit earlier than we even expected, just based on where things stand right now. Not at all what we expected, just based on the first inning. But Tri-C, they have pieced together a really good offensive performance. And Bortnick, he's on it, but fouls it off that time. And again, not to play the weather card, but I don't think anybody wants to play in the rain. Especially given that it is a real feel in the 30s right now on May 1st. No, thank you. It's still incredible that it is this cold, this late into the year. The 0-1, Bortnick, a grounder over towards third. They will throw home. They get the out there. And that'll just be that. A clean fielder's choice for out number 2. And back to the top we go with Jameer Ross. Bryant Stratton doing everything in their power to make this game go into the 6th. And then from there, it'll be the top of their order trying to break down Ryan Torok. Still 2 down and bases loaded. 7-0 your score. And Ross, a good drive into right field, but right there, and the side is retired. An excellent recovery for Isaacs to get out of the inning and to put this one into the 6th. Tri-C able to play 1 run with the bases loaded here at Ron Mottl. To the 6th we go. Score remains 7-0.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Ryan Torok remains on the mound for Tri-C in the top of the 6th inning. A career high tied with 11 strikeouts so far. And if he gets through this inning, he will set a tied career high again of 6 innings of work. And the first pitch he throws is fouled off. Actually, no, it went fair. Hold on a second. There is out number 1. What just happened? That was wizardry in the end. So 1 up, 1 down after that ball was definitively fouled for a good second. I just don't know how that happened. I mean, you can see on the replay, that one went fair. Somehow that's a ground out to the pitcher. Somehow, in some way. 1 pitch, 1 out. I don't know if that's efficiency or luck. We're hearing efficiency up here. Little luck potentially, but it's still efficient for Ryan Torok. And he'll take that one any day of the week. And now here comes McLean. And on the second pitch, he pops it up but out of play. And I think for a split second, he had his sights set on a 1-2-3 inning on 3 pitches. Which I'm sure in his case would be very ideal. Once again, time locally 9:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is getting very cold. The 0-1 perfectly in there. A strike here. He sets a new career high with 12 strikeouts. He has been dominating on the mound all evening. Can he do it again here for number 12? Torok 0-2. Instead, it hits him. Runs way inside. And that'll put McLean on at first. An unfortunate one there. And again, going back to control, the colder it gets, the harder it is going to be to get your actual grip. And it looks like in the pen, there is action for Tri-C. And I think right now, until Torok gives Coach Kaplik a reason to put him out of the game, he is going to stay on. So now Biskup a chance here. 2 walks so far. This defense looking to get out of another inning. And again, 3 outs away, or 3 runs away from the run rule. 5 outs away from getting out of this 1-7. And Biskup, a good swing into right field, and that'll break up the no-hitter. Tyler Biskup, a beautiful swing, and he is the villain here. And now the ball is going to go haywire. That'll put 2 runners in scoring position, and Biskup's villain arc is complete. Timely hitting for the Bobcats. They get their first base knock today. And now they need some run support along with it. And time is going to be called here. Coach Kaplik is going to come out. Is this going to do it for Ryan Torok? That's the question. It's a big decision to make. Of course, you could make the call. It looks like based on what we're going to see, this is going to do it for him. And we'll see here as Cap goes up to him. And yep, there's the fist bump. And there is going to most likely be the baseball exchange. But not official yet. Right now, it looks like the dugout is ready to greet him, and we'll see if that is still the case. And yep, it looks like, based on the reactions here, Ryan Torok is going to be done, and yes, he will be. But 5 1/3 innings work, 1 hit right now, no runs allowed. And on top of that, 11 strikeouts, tying a career best. Take a bow, Ryan Torok. He earns this guard of honor going back to the dugout tonight. Tri-C needed one of their pitchers to step up in a big way after game number 1. And number 27 answered the call. The call to the bullpen has been made by Tri-C, and when we return, we will welcome a new arm on the mound at Ron Mottl Field.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Spencer Mueller is ready to go on the mound for Tri-C in the top of the 6th inning. So far this season, Mueller, 23 2/3 innings work, 20 runs allowed, 14 of which were earned, 14 walks, 31 punch-outs, and a 5.32 ERA. Ryan Torok's day is done on the mound. 11 punch-outs for him, tying a career best. And, of course, he is in line for the win right now as Tri-C has a 7-0 lead on Bryant Stratton. Kidder trying to make this one a little bit closer here. And only one hit allowed thus far by Tri-C. Mueller first pitch brings the curveball, and it is fouled off. But his breaking ball is his favorite pitch. It was so effective last time out against Lorain County, and if he can pitch with that same exact efficiency, this one is going to go by quick. The 0-1, foul back. And just like that, it's an 0-2 count. That's what he brings to the table. He is a strikeout pitcher just like Torok. You combine those two in a spot like this, you're in a good spot to get a quick out, and then from there, get out of the inning. Mueller's 0-2, a good drive down the line, and it's fair into the corner. That'll bring in both runs. In the meantime, Kidder is cruising to second and is there. A 2 RBI double for Adam Kidder, and that'll make it 7-2. And this one's getting interesting down the stretch. Timely hitting again for Bryant and Stratton. They still have 5 outs to play with, and they need 5 runs. So not out of the realm of possibility yet. But to bring in both runs that way is huge. And now here comes Gherkin. Now 7-2. And only the second hit today for Bryant and Stratton, both of which have come this inning. And now I think based on that swing, Biskup's swing does not really make him as much of a villain anymore. And now in Tri-C's eyes, the villain is Kidder at second. And quickly a 2-0 count on Gherkin. Bryant and Stratton trying to rally back here in the 6th. The winner of this game will take first place heading into tomorrow in the OCCAC. Mueller's 2-0 breaks to the outer edge for strike 1. A great response from the sophomore transfer from Findlay. And just like Elbert in game number 1, a Midview alum. Here's the 2-1. Again, breaking ball. Ooh, just off the plate. And it looked like based on that initial movement, he was going to call it a strike. And in the end, opted to not. Count now sits at 3-1. Gherkin trying to load the bases. And instead, he will poke this one right to Gallagher at first for out number 2. That'll move along the runner, but still a productive out, but Tri-C needed it more there. So 2 down now, as that'll bring up Calvin Dean. 7-2 your score, Tri-C up by 5. You bring home the runner from third, it is a productive inning still. 2 is enough, but given where you are in the game, you need 1 more. And that could have been a swing. 0-1 the count. Mueller again just perfectly puts it in the zone. Next inning for the Tops, it is going to be Hill, Gallagher, and Farrell, 2, 3, and 4. The 0-1 swing and a miss. Quickly a 2-strike count. The Tops trying to hang on to their 5-run lead and keep it that way heading into the bottom half of the frame. Mueller takes his pause. And the 0-2, it is off the plate. And for those keeping score at home, now 10-01. Allegedly, we are 14 minutes away from some rain. And that can make this a very, very interesting finish. Mueller's 1-2, breaks to the outer edge and connects for strike 3 looking. The side is retired. First strikeout today for Spencer Mueller, and as a pitching staff, number 12 for Tri-C. Middle of 6 in Parma, 7-2. Bryant and Stratton starting to claw back, but the question is, will they have enough time? We will find out soon enough.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.cohut@twfg.com. Cohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Nate Hill steps in the batter's box to lead things off in the bottom of the sixth inning. 7-2 your score. Tri-C on top of Bryant and Stratton as you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports. Once again, the winner of this game will take over first place in the OCCAC for the time being, heading into tomorrow's, I don't want to say winner take all series, as if Tri-C were the winner of this game in general splits, they get the conference and then they host the tournament. But basically a winner take all tomorrow. The 1-0 misses just in on Hill, nearly clipped him. Already a 2-run shot today, a walk and a fly out to right. So far 3 RBIs for him, and he is on pace to reach base again here. After Hill, Gallagher, and Farrell, so 2, 3, and 4 the top of the order looking to do some damage. And if they were to get a run rule, they would need 5 runs now. But that will help them. There is ball 4 to Hill, and the leadoff man is aboard for Tri-C. So now Vinny Gallagher will step in, trying to move along Nate Hill. Efficiency has been key for Tri-C in game number 2. Only 6 hits, but scoring 7 runs. A lot of it is just on the free passes. And those free passes have been instrumental for this offense today. They've capitalized on them so many times. Throw back to 1, close but not in time. For Gallagher in game 2, a pair of strikeouts and a ground out. And as well, Isaacs, the third pitcher of game number 2 for Bryant and Stratton. And his first pitch will miss high. So far this inning, 5 pitches, 5 balls. Brady Isaacs trying to nail it down in the bottom of the 6th inning. And again, with rain expected to hit Parma in a few minutes. The 1-0, Gallagher, a good rope into right field and down. Hit number 7 today for Tri-C. Hill will go to third, and he is there. Hill just gets in there in the nick of time. Put runners at the corners for Diddy Farrell. Timely hitting again for Tri-C. Gallagher's swing again. Maybe the most consistent on this team. And people around the program are not afraid to talk about how big of an impact his swing is, along with his defense. And that time, Hill able to get just a little bit more than he bargained for initially. And now it looks like we are going to have potentially a pinch run. And it looks like it'll be Adam Rich coming out of the dugout. So he will now be the runner at first. One of the speedier guys on this roster getting a chance here to show what he can do. I don't hate the move right now. You bring in some guys that haven't played yet today, run the bases efficiently, and show that in a pressure situation you could step up and be the hero. And that base runner archetype is becoming more and more popular in baseball, as especially the college level like this, you have so many players on your roster. it's not a bad thing to carry one or two specialty guys who run. And the first pitch to Farrell is there for strike one. Obviously, Cam is not here today, but in his time at Holy Name, he was the utility running guy. And he made a solid varsity career out of it. And again, I point to that Revere game where he pretty much changed the game for Holy Name, made Revere make errors, scored the go-ahead run, and they never looked back. The 0-1 to Farrell misses off the plate. After Diddy, it goes to Trobenter. But the Tri-C team not satisfied with 7 runs, despite the fact that we do have a perfect scoreboard right now. 2 hits, 2 runs for Bryant Stratton. 7 hits, 7 runs for Tri-C. Runner goes here. Farrell pokes this one deep to center field. And it is going to be caught for out number 1. And that'll bring in Nate Hill from third. So a sacrifice fly for Diddy. Farrell will make it 8-2. And the Tops now have a 6-run lead, getting 1 run back that they surrendered in the top of the inning. That's all you can ask of them right now. This game, it's running late. It is getting late. Again, the cold is brutal. If you can match what Bryant Stratton does from here on out, if they score a few more, you're in a decent spot heading into tomorrow. And again, getting the run support was always going to be the question in game number 1 based on how it started. And in game number 2, same thing. Throw down a second, though. He's on the money for out number 2. And that'll immediately take away a runner. So now 2 down for A.J. Trobenter, and the bases are cleared. But still, at least bring in 1, make it a 6-run game, gives your lead plenty of cushion. Not too much margin for error, but still a slight margin for error. After Trobenter, it'll turn to Miller. If not, we go to the 7th, and it'll be Sanchez, Wilbon, and Stoltz at the bottom of the order. Okay, now 0-2 on Trobenter. And it looks like we had a loose baseball somewhere in the playing field. And again, looking at the time, 10:09, so officially over 2 hours into game number 2. The 0-2, Trobenter gets a piece of it, sending it into left, and it is going to get down. It'll be a bloop single for A.J. Trobenter, and the inning will continue. Maybe not the prettiest from the catcher, but still it gets the job done, as Tri-C will once again have a perfect scoreboard. 8 runs and 8 hits. It's efficient for them. And now Brock Miller will try to move along the starting catcher. Again, just checking the weather as much as we can here to make sure that if it rains, we'll know. And now they're saying 14 minutes. 41 feels like 40. Feels like 20. And that might just be being out here for as long as we have. And still, we're up here in the box where it's warmer than it is down below. Miller, grounder over towards second, and there is the throw to 1. It's on the money. The inning is over. Tries to be able to get 1 run back in the 6th, but still, Bryant Stratton wins the inning, but not the war as things stand. 8-2 your score. Last chance for Bryant Stratton. If Tri-C takes care of business, they will stay atop the OCCAC with 1 day left to play in the conference.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Spencer Mueller looks to nail it down to the top of the 7th inning. As things stand, Tri-C 3 outs away from retaking their lead atop the OCCAC with 2 games left to play until the playoffs. Once again, as we've said all night, as the rankings currently sit, most likely, barring any crazy changes, whether it be in Solon or in Parma, this will be a preview of the NJCAA Division II Region 12 tournament. And from that we mean it is a 10-team tournament this year opposed to 8. Top 2 seeds have a bye, which have already been clinched by Kellogg and Macomb. From there, Tri-C has a chance to be the best of the rest at the 3. And if so, they would play the 8 seed, or rather, not really buys, but they play the 9 and 10, which are the 3rd place teams. So from there, Tri-C would play the 8 seed, which right now would be Bryant and Stratton. If they don't end up winning the conference, as Mueller's 2-2 is grounded left side, picked up at 3rd. The throw to 1 is in time. What a play from Nate Hill over at 3rd in the meantime. 1 up, 1 down, and some flair from the catcher and 3rd baseman, and really do-it-all player for Tri-C. But going back to the conference, the way that it is set up right now, Tri-C, if they don't win the OCCAC, would most likely be the 7th seed. And from there would have to play the number 4 seed, which in this exercise would be Bryant and Stratton College, which, again, it gives you the same exact matchup. First pitch low for ball 1 to Wilbond. But, of course, the hope is that Tri-C will host, and we'll be back here for that game next week. But if not, and they do end up going to Bryant and Stratton, odds are we will try to make the trip out to Solon to cover, whether it be 2 games or all 3. A 2-0 breaks wide for ball 3. Of course, that is a best of 3 series, and then from there, the top 5 teams will make their way out to Jackson College in Michigan, where the actual regional tournament will take place. An interesting format change. And then from there, 2-5, 4-3, and you would not see the number 1 seed play in the first round. Dribbler up the middle, a tough play to make from short, and it is going to be bobbled. Maybe some miscommunication on the left side of the infield. And that'll go down as a long infield base knock. But still no errors yet today for Tri-C, which is huge for them. But unfortunately, that does mess up our perfect scoreboard. Unfortunately, we're not going to sit with equality down there, as you'll see. Needed 2-2-8-8 for that to be the case. In this case, now 2-3-8-8. Not as pretty. And in the meantime, the first pitch will miss wide for ball 1. But a beautiful night at Ron Mottl Field in Parma. Just a great place to watch them baseball. And for the final time this regular season, we do just that. The 1-0 will back him out. Once again, stick with us after this game goes final, as we will announce our player of the game, presented by CrossFit Strongsville. 2-0 count on Stoltz, but first a throwback to 1, not in time. But with this win, Tri-C, they would improve to 28-14-1. And Bryant Stratton would fall to 24-26 through 50 games, so right around 500. Again, throwback, not in time. And as well, it is now Ethan Green over at first base in place of Vinny Gallagher to close this one out. 2-0 count on the center fielder. Mueller sets and deals and just misses for ball 3. And the on-deck circle, we go back to the top of the order with number 8 in Cockler. The 3-0 breaks there for a strike. Mueller able to bring this one back in. And of course, I think Tri-C would be very grateful to see a double play ball to close this one out in style. The 3-1 chopper. This could be their double play ball. They'll get the out at 2 and not at 1. Nearly had it with a full extension from Green, but they will take the fielder's choice for out number 2. Nearly right on cue. Back to the top of the order we go, and the Tops are 1 out away from getting within 1 game of winning the OCCAC. Of course, they would have loved to have won both games tonight, but after nearly getting one hit in game number one, a tremendous response in game number two. And they are now 2 strikes away from getting the job done. This game will clock in just over 2 hours. It's right now 2 hours and 16 minutes. The 0-1 there for an 0-2 count now. Nowhere else to go for Bryant and Stratton College. Down to their final strike. Mueller, 1 strikeout so far, looking for 1 more to close out the night. And it is off the plates. With the uncertainty of tomorrow, this could be the final time Tri-C in general plays at Ron Mottl this season. 1-2 the count. Mueller. Chopped foul. And again, as long as it doesn't just start raining right here, we'll have avoided the rain somehow in some way. Now during cleanup and the exodus period, maybe not, but during the games itself, I mean, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to avoid it during that. Count sits at 1-2. And again, it's fouled back. Looking to tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised to see David Moore or Keegan Gilbride on the mound for those games. I would expect to see both of those guys there and potentially an OB appearance at some point too. And of course, if you win game number 1, game number 2 could be a bullpen game to get some guys some live ABs to get ready for the tournament. Again, the 1-2, swing and a miss, that'll do it. Spencer Mueller gets the final strikeout of the day, and the Tops once again sit atop the OCCAC. 8-2 your final in game number 2. And Tri-C is 1 win away from sealing back-to-back home playoff games in the Region 12 tournament. And it's ring around the Rosie, or ring around the Nate Hill at third. The Tops are absolutely loving this one as they will do their handshake line. What a game for them today. Coach Capico, C-Max, exchange a handshake below. Class acts on both ends. They know what this game means to both sides. They know what this rivalry means to both schools. And they're ready to go compete tomorrow. You have 2 very fierce competitors in Nick Kaplik and Austin C-Max. They each can say, you know what? We got you today, but you also got me today. And tomorrow will tell the full story. But these Tops loving life at Ron Mottl Field. 8-2 your final. When we return, we will announce our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Welcome back to Ron Mottl Field. 8-2 your final in game number 2. Tri-C gets the job done over Bryant and Stratton College. Your player of the game, presented by CrossFit Strongsville, will go to Ryan Torok. A tied career best 11 strikeouts, 5 1/3 innings worked today, and he gets the win on the mound in a pivotal second game, putting Tri-C back on top in the OCCAC again tomorrow at Solon Community Park. 2 more games in the regular season for Tri-C and Bryant Stratton College. The winner of the series, they will run the OCCAC this year, and they will host a playoff game next Thursday and potentially next Friday, depending on how the doubleheader goes in the NCAA Region 12 Division II tournament. All in all, Tri-C, they split the pair today. Bryant Stratton, they take one from them in game number 1. Game number 2, Tri-C got the better of the Bobcats. These two rivals, they know what this game means. They know what this tournament means. One thing is for sure, they both will be dancing next week. The question is, where at? To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and TikTok, SmeeSports on LLC on Facebook and LinkedIn, and SmeeFest 2024 on Twitter as well. Go down below and subscribe. While there is no added cost, it greatly helps out all that we do here at SmeeSports as we cover the best of the Cleveland and Stark County areas. Looking ahead to the rest of the week, Sunday, senior night over at Conotton Valley High School for KSU Tusk as the Golden Eagles take on a very talented Wright State Lake squad sitting at about 500 for the Golden Eagles, about into the USCAA tournament. They need a few more wins to officially put themselves in the tournament in just year number 3 of the Cole Morozek era. Make sure you do join us, though, before the game as we honor the 4 seniors, Brenton Billman, Caleb Campbell, Caleb Salgado, and Jeremy Patchett. 4 great players and 4 players who changed the culture around that program. The next week is up in the air. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media and as well check back daily on YouTube to see where we will be at. But that'll do it for us here tonight at Ron Mottl Field. Again, Tri-C fans, if Tri-C hosts next week, we will be here for sure on Thursday, and if they make it to Friday as well. Big wins. But again, I am Nathan Smee. Big wins. But again, I am Nathan Smee saying so long from Ron Mottl Field, as this has been college baseball on SmeeSports.